Hello CBS Army, today we're going to be talking about Elrond eGLD's short-term price prediction, some of the news around Elrond eGLD, and lastly, I'll be announcing a special giveaway for the very first time in our channel. So, let's get started. Welcome to Crypto by Sahar. In this channel, I recommend some of the underrated cryptocurrencies for life-changing it. So if you love making money and cryptocurrencies, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon so you're currently updated with my videos. I have the 4-hour chart for Elrond open up today, so let's dive deeper right now. So first of all, this downtrend has come to an end, and we're seeing somewhat of a recovery in a symmetric triangle fashion. And we've seen this above trend line being hit at least 5 times, so that makes it a really good top triangle line. And then on the bottom, this is fitting perfectly on higher lows. So if this triangle happens to break out here on the uptrend, we could see gains as much as 25% that will be sitting on 130 and above, and more optimistically around 160 plus in price, which is around 55%. So anywhere between 25 to 55% gain. And right now there are 2 support levels and 2 resistances. First support level is around this line, which is touching a lot of candles here, which is $99. That's the first nearest support. Second support for risk takers is around $90. So if you're happening to get into this trade, then I'd suggest wait for this candle to come up to this bottom line and maybe test it if it goes down below. If it's going below, then probably we're diving more down. But if it keeps following this trajectory, then probably we're breaking to the upside. And on the resistances, first level of resistance is around $109, $110. Once we cross that, we will potentially be making that as a support, and our next resistance is going to be $118 or somewhere around $120. So once this triangle breaks out and you ride it till this resistance, there's a possibility that it's going to cross it, and then we have these 2 more levels of profit taking. So that's my take on what's happening in Elrond's chart and the possible breakout with the symmetric triangle we're seeing. Again, this is subject to Bitcoin's movement. If Bitcoin starts to go down, then just be prepared for your stop losses. If you've entered here, prepare for a stop loss somewhere in this region and wait for it, right? And if you're way more safer, then perhaps wait for it to test this support, and if it bounces off, then you can take the trade and ride it beyond. And once it goes a bit beyond, you can be a bit more safer, shift your stop loss above. If it goes over this resistance line, then you can shift your stop loss a bit upward so that you exit in profit even if the market is volatile. So that's pretty much it on my take for the eGLD. Possible profit targets are around 130 and 163, so around 25 to 50% profit right now from this region. And I believe this is one of the perfect times to dollar cost average, buy and hodl. I'm holding a lot of eGLDs, as you might know if you're following my channel since some time, and I'm not selling them. They're all staked around 40-50% return, and for the sake of trading, this is the analysis that I like to give. Now let's look at some of the news around Elrond. So first of all, they've released this Elrond Network Go for validators on the network. So if you're a validator, you would be able to host a staking pool for others to stake your eGLD into your pool. It's not relevant to you if you're not a validator. If you're just an investor, you can just ignore it. However, they are on track to release their staking phase 3.5 around the middle of June. So on the GitHub release, they've added the stuff they have implemented right now and the timeline for the new features. So staking phase 3.5 is coming in the middle of June. So that's pretty recent. Moving down to the CEO is having an AMA, Ask Me Anything, and a partnership with Finance ON. The main thing here is the CEO had a meeting with the mayor of Miami, and I'm pretty excited on the fact that they are trying to expand their business, their reach of Elrond to a bigger scale, to global scale. They're adding different countries from time to time, Germany, Romania, and now they would probably know that they need to release Elrond on Coinbase as well. So that's that. Pretty exciting stuff happening. And also it got listed into Bitpanda, which is going to make it accessible for 2 million plus users that use Bitpanda. Moving on, so we've covered that, to the snapshots. So if you are an eGLD investor and you're holding eGLD in your Maiar wallet or web wallet, then you're already getting some snapshots for MEX, which is the Maiar exchange coin. So that is exactly the token that they will be releasing, which is going to be acting as a decentralized exchange for the Elrond blockchain. And around that, so the schedule looks around 12 weeks. So currently we're in week 6. And we're now in week 7, just a week after 6. So we're on track, and there are only 5 weeks left to complete the snapshot, and then we can expect a release on Maiar Exchange. So that's the timeline. And if you're wondering on the supply, it's going to be around 7.5 billion in supply. But over time, we can expect it to grow in price. We don't know the initial price yet, but I'm certainly hoping that this will go around 0.1 somewhere in the year. So a cent. That's what I'm hoping, at least. All right. So that's pretty much it on what's been happening in the space for Elrond. And keeping price aside in the moment, make sure to just go through this once you get free, once you want to research into Elrond. What's the difference between Elrond versus Ethereum versus Zilliqa, Dfinity, Algorand, Harmony. So they've written all the comparisons in the docs. I will share this in the YouTube video description. So make sure to have a look. Right now, I think the market is taking a plunge. So just be safe. I think Elon's tweet happened. So just make sure to test these two supports before entering this trade. All right. Last but not least, the special giveaway. I'm giving away 1,000 MEX tokens to active subscribers, and they will be 3 picked, prioritized, active subscribers. First subscriber is going to get 500 MEX. The rest of the 2 will get 250 MEX tokens. Now, there are some steps that I'd like you to do to stay validated for this giveaway. First of all, if you haven't subscribed already, just subscribe, hit the like, start commenting on the videos so that I know you're active, you're interacting, you're respectful, and you want to engage in the community. Secondly, follow all my social channels, including Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram. I've added all of them in the description. I've also added the steps just in case if you get lost in the video. Lastly, make sure to share the videos over the 5 weeks on your social handles, and be ready. I will find you, I will track you, and I will give you those MEX tokens. So make sure to be engaging, make sure to interact, make sure to share your thoughts and comments, make sure to be active, genuine, and respectful, and I'll definitely be giving away those 1,000 MEX tokens once they get released. So that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll give you a second. There you go. and I'll see you in the next one.